Hi, I'm Matt Diener. Last week we were with Mark Dreyfus in Melbourne. We had a breakfast with him for our members, a really interesting take on ALP policy, what is being planned by the opposition in the lead up to next year's election. And we've just announced next week we're going to have a breakfast with Troy Grant, who's the Deputy Premier and the Minister for the Arts in New South Wales. A really interesting opportunity to listen to him and talk about the New South Wales industry. So that's next week at Fox Studios. Make sure you've booked in if you're a member. Also this week we've got 2 business classes happening with our partners holding Redlich. Really interesting conversations about employment. Now that may be for some people a slightly dry issue, but in producing terms it's critical that we have all the information about how to employ people correctly. There's a lot of information about all of our agreements and the awards that sit behind them. So if you need to know anything about employing people, you really should be at those classes. We try to do them about once a year, and this week we're doing one on Tuesday in Sydney and one on Thursday in Melbourne. So make sure you book them. Also this week I'll be participating in the ASTRA conference, which is the Subscription Television Industries Conference, and I'll be on a panel talking about producing content in a globalised world. Really interesting. I'm looking forward to that. And I'll also be in Canberra this week. As I've said before, I'm normally in Canberra most sitting weeks, such is the life of a CEO of Screen Producers Australia, back and forth. But that will be a couple of days this week. And while I'm talking about various things that are going on, this week, just this morning in the guide, front page, a big shout out to Kerry Mainwaring and Rory Callahan for the promotion that Shine got for the Peter Allen Not the Boy Next Door production, which I think is airing on Channel 7 on Sunday. Great publicity, I'm really looking forward to it. And also a great announcement for CJZ, which as many people know have the production Go Back to Where You Came From. It's been sold as a format globally, done really well for them. The second season of the Dutch production is getting made, which is really good again. So another example of a great production company taking content globally and around the world.